Now that Thanksgiving is over, it's time to start putting up those Christmas trees, unless you're like Tess and you did it in August. Anyway, fake trees might be a little easier to maintain. A lot of people, though, still love the real trees. So how do you pick the best one out and make sure that it stays nice and hydrated all season? Dave, the garden guy, joining us at Tim Mitchell Christmas Trees in Scottsdale. Dave, we do not want any Christmas tree fires.
No, we don't. And hydration is a key ingredient to really keeping these trees nice and green. We're at Tim Mitchell's, just north of the 101 on Scottsdale Road. Take a look at this tree. It looks like it's going into surgery. But that is basically, well, I'm not sure what that is, but let's go over here and talk to Jane Mitchell. Jane, what exactly are they doing here?
That is called a tree IV. And they've actually been around for a few years, but we just started testing them out about 3 years ago. And it actually works extremely well. It's tubing, basically like IV tubing, but a little bigger, and you keep the water container at a higher level than where you drill into the trunk of the tree to attach the tree IV, and that thing will actually draw up a lot of water that way.
You can see that right now. You've got a gallon of water on it. The other thing they do is they go ahead and cut off, well, a small section of the trunk itself. In fact, you can just take a look right there. This has been chainsawed off that tree, and then they drill a hole in it. In fact, take a look at what you're doing. But this is very important, folks, to making this tree stays hydrated, as Scotty mentioned earlier. And really, water's the key to keeping these trees alive, right?
Absolutely.
And you can see the bucket right here. There's a bucket right below it. That tree is going to go in water, and folks, the faster it goes in water, the better it's going to be. Some other things, and Jane, come on over here. We got the flocking man here, and this flocking's a key ingredient to keeping these trees alive too, right?
It works really well. It's a very good preservative. It helps the moisture stay in the needles, and it's also a really good fire retardant.
And you can see this. This is what you want to do on your trees, especially with the trees being in an area, well, you've got a lot of maybe some vents or near a fireplace or something along those lines, right?
The reflected heat from windows and hopefully not a fireplace, but...
Okay, and you can take a look right over here. These are the different colors. You got to tell me about these colors.
Oh,
it looks like some of the kids, well, hair colors you see nowadays, doesn't it?
It does. It's going back to the 50s and 60s when there were lots of colored flocked Christmas trees.
So there's some flocking you may want to put on your different types of trees. Now, one thing I want to point out about Tim Mitchell's, which I've been coming to for a long time, they've got all shaded areas here. They keep their trees well hydrated in water, and of course, they are absolutely fresh. But I'll tell you what, Jane, you have got a nice assortment. Real quick, tell me the types of trees. We've got about 30 seconds.
We have Nordman fir, silvertip fir, Fraser fir, noble fir, and white fir.
I notice them all being firs, and these are ones. What's the one you want to stay away from?
That we don't have grand fir and Douglas fir right now. We don't have those until about the 10th or 11th of December because they're very fragile.
Yeah, and that's what you want to keep in mind, folks. So when you're actually putting these trees in, you want to make sure you're putting in those varieties that really last a long time. Remember, you want plenty of water, Scotty. And if you want to, well, Scotty, they said they'll let you come down here and flock your own Christmas tree. So I don't know if you're up to that, bud. I'm not sure. But after the last fiasco with your keys, I don't know if I want to let you be around a flocking machine. Buddy.
Boy, I'll tell you, Dave, if I didn't know better, I'd actually think you knew what you were talking about. But then I know you, so.
I hope so. Been around a few trees in my life.
Yeah, you've been around the block, all right.
Scotty.
Thanks, Dave.